As you can tell by the title, I have had my first copyright strike on YouTube, thanks to Palia. Now, Singularity 6 are fully within their right to do this. It's not the end of the world, but I thought I would address this anyway because a couple of you guys have mentioned, like, oh, what happened to the video? It was doing quite well. There was some pretty exciting stuff in there. And yeah, I thought I'd just make a very raw video. No editing on this. It is what it is. It's just me, you, and a camera. So basically what happened was I got access to a video of an upcoming, let's call it an event, where we could see the Chapper Chase. There was lots of other things that we saw as well that are, to you and I guess we would call them public, right? You can go into the game files on your computer and you can see these videos. Like, as far as I'm aware, you guys could do this as well. So I didn't really think I was doing anything bad. And then obviously previously, once I played some games, you know, let's call it data mining. We'll use the term data mining. This obviously goes depending on the developers. Now, previous games I've played, data mining is actually, let's say it's technically a negative thing because you're showing off information or content about the game before it's been officially released by the developers. So technically it's a negative thing, but this depends completely and wholeheartedly on the developers, whether they see this as a negative or whether they see this as a, okay, you know, the community is quite excited about what's coming up in the game. Or yeah, it's like, how dare you look at our stuff before we've published it. Now, previous games I've played, they've seen it as like, okay, you know, this is the way it is. People are going to find things about the game and they're going to talk about it. This is kind of what's happening in Palia. People have found things about the game. People are talking about it. I have seen screenshots of new areas. I've seen screenshots of upcoming swords, combat. I've seen lots of things. Now, maybe, am I allowed to talk about this? I don't know. I guess there's no copyright material here. It's just my opinion. It's just things that I say I've seen. Like, I could tell you I've seen an alien, right? But, you know, whether you believe that or not, it's completely up to you. So here I am with no footage, no proof, no nothing, just me, my words, and you. Hi. Yeah, I've seen a sword that's potentially coming to Palia. I've seen footage of the event. I showed you footage of the event, which is now gone. And this is why my account was copyright strike. Not necessarily because it's my word and my opinion. It's because I physically showed you something that they were not ready to publish yet. And this is because things could possibly change. Maybe they're going to change the Chapper Chase to a butterfly chase. You know, it could be anything. So that was why the video got copyright striked. I now am in a position where, I don't know if this happens in other countries, but in the UK, let's say you are caught speeding in your car, or you are, for whatever reason, you've got 3 points on your driving license. They offer you something where you essentially get educated. You go to a school, you go back to school and you get educated about speeding and how speeding's bad and how you could, you know, essentially kill people if you speed in 30-mile-an-hour zones. So you go to school to learn about how speeding's bad. That's what's happening with me on YouTube now. I am having to go to copyright school, and after I go to copyright school, I have a certain period of time where these points or this strike will go off my channel. This is something new to me. I mean, it's quite nice to learn the system. But it's also kind of funny, you know, I've been gaming for my whole life, and I've been making films my whole life as my job, and I should understand copyright, and I felt like I did. And what I felt would happen was, should I have released something that, we'll call them S6, Singularity 6, Palia devs were unhappy about, you know, I'm very approachable, I think. I like to think I'm very approachable. You know, my Twitter's very open. I respond to everything. My YouTube comments are very open. I respond to everything. My Discord's very open. I accept every friend, and I reply to every message. I stream the game basically 7 days a week at the moment. I've been there since closed beta. I'm now here in the open beta, and I mean no harm, no disrespect to them, but the way I described this is it's like stubbing your toe. You're walking around your house, you smash your toe on the sideboard, and it fucking hurts. And it hurts for like, 10 minutes. Now, I was picking up my van. Some of you guys know we're converting a van to a big gaming van. We're going to go traveling and game in a van. Now, I was picking up the van on Saturday, and I got this copyright strike, and I was like, oh man, this sucks, dude. Like, it just feels bad. It felt like I stubbed my toe, and it hurt. It hurt for about half an hour. I genuinely felt bad. I'm like, shit, man, I've wronged them, or I've wronged the community, and I genuinely felt bad. But then I felt to myself, this could have been done so differently. At the moment, all I hear about is people spawning in each other in each other's houses, and there's people. You could be in your plot. Someone's going to spawn in, and they'll drop a load of chairs on your head. I'm seeing people send pictures where they're no clipping, let's say, and they're flying to the sky, and I'm seeing pictures of all these. Let's call them cheats. I'm seeing all these cheats. I'm seeing all these bugs, and I'm out here getting a copyright strike on trying to be extremely positive and hyping up the game. And, I'll make a little bit of money off YouTube, but realistically, I make maybe £10 a month. I don't want to share shit to make money. I shared it because I thought it was genuinely exciting and genuinely fun. So, yeah, it sucked. I got my first copyright strike on YouTube, thanks to Palia. I don't really know how to reach out to them, obviously, on the Discord and stuff. I'm sure there's some support, but I see mods on there, not necessarily devs, and I wouldn't know who within the team has done this. So I don't particularly know which direction to go to kind of get it lifted. So it doesn't matter. I got a copyright strike. I'm now going to go to copyright school and learn what's right and what's wrong. And then after a certain period of time, the strike will go. Obviously, and on the way it works is you get 3 strikes and you're out. This isn't necessarily a negative moaning video. I just wanted to let you know what happened to the video. And obviously, if you maybe are a creator as well and you have access to images or pictures, just be very careful what you share around Palia, because they're not going to speak to you about what they want. They're just going to copyright strike you and do things down the legal route instead. That's it. I've really been enjoying Palia. I've been really enjoying the conversations on the YouTube. I know I'm a small fry in this big Palia fishbowl. Some big creators coming in now. So I appreciate you all joining the channel. I appreciate you if you've sat here and listened to my video here about the copyright strike. And I'll be streaming it regularly still. I've been enjoying my time. I'm sure we'll get to a point where we've kind of done everything and we'll play some other games. But, for the time being, we're going to be continuing on with Palia. We'll try and find some more content to create about. I think we're kind of there, to be honest. We've done some tips. We've done some basic guides. We've, kind of covering some news. I do think there's a content drop coming. Maybe it's what I covered recently. Got my strike on, and we'll be streaming and potentially making some content on that. But anyway, if you're here for the journey, consider liking, consider subscribing. I do enjoy creating YouTube content. I do enjoy streaming Palia. I do enjoy just gaming. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video.